temporary radio station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the global village.
Good evening. This is the 5FM Radio Main News. The headlines. Government has unveiled a 253.1 billion kwacha national budget for the year 2026. Government and China's Huawei Technologies signs an MOU aimed at developing a smart border management system. And former FBI Director James Comey indicted on 2 charges. This bulletin is live on our Facebook page, 5FM Radio Zambia, and live on our YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie. Government has unveiled a 253.1 billion kwacha national budget for the year 2026, representing 27.4% of the country's gross domestic product. Finance and National Planning Ministers Tumbekom Sokotwane presented the budget in Parliament this afternoon, highlighting a strong focus on domestic resource mobilization. Dr. Msokotwane said 206.5 billion kwacha, or over 81% of the budget, will be financed through domestic revenues. This is equivalent of GDP. To support these efforts, the just under 5% of the total budget. The remaining 34.5 billion 15.6% of the budget will be financed through domestic and external borrowing. Dr. Msokotwane said out of these, 1.6 billion kwacha is expected to come from domestic borrowing, while external borrowing is projected at 12.9 billion kwacha. The minister said the 2026 budget is designed to support economic growth while maintaining fiscal discipline and reducing reliance on debt.
Bank of Zambia has so far purchased refined gold worth $322.6 million as at end August 2025. To boost exchange earnings, government will continue with its efforts to diversify exports. Madam, I now present the whose allocations are in line with the priority programs in the 8th National Development Plan. The allocation will support the theme that was in the President's speech regarding consolidating our socio-economic gains. Madam, I propose to spend a total of 253.1 billion kwacha.
Government is developing a robust program to encourage the responsible use of motorcycles. Speaking when he officially opened the 2025 edition of the Mosi Otunya Sub-Saharan Rally in Livingston today, Transport and Logistics Minister Frank Tayali said motorcycles have become an essential part of the transport and logistics ecosystem. He said the rally was not only a thrilling display of endurance, skill, and adventure, but also a gathering that highlights the increasing role motorcycles play in the daily lives, be it in business, transport, tourism, or recreation. He said the vehicles connect people where buses and taxis cannot reach, and that in rural areas, they are often the only link to schools, clinics, and markets.
For delivering goods and supporting livelihoods. But as much as motorcycles being an opportunity, we must balance that opportunity with responsibility. Shoes are not luxury, they are a life-saving essential. Awareness campaigns, even when business is calling or deliveries are urgent, nothing is more important than arriving home safely. Let's remember that was said, life is more precious than speed and money. The rally is truly an inspiration because it demonstrates the skill, preparation, and discipline needed to ride safely and competitively.
And Tourism Minister Rodney Sikumba declared the rally as annual event that should grow into the tourism product. The minister said this meant to react more aware about the human-wildlife conflict in Livingston and attract more tourists to the Victoria Falls.
I wish to declare this event to be an annual event. That will draw tourism to give us all the time, and indeed the support that you continue giving us.
Matera Police Station has apprehended 3 women in connection with the possession of currency amounting to 97,500 kwacha. The incident was first reported on the evening of September 20, confirming the development. Police Public Relations Officer Ray Hamonga Katambo became suspicious when a customer, identified as 32-year-old Francesca Mwansa, attempted to purchase beer using a counterfeit 500 kwacha note. A further search revealed she was carrying additional fake notes amounting to 1,000 kwacha. Mr. Hamonga says the suspect was immediately taken into custody and later led officers to 34-year-old Margaret Mukuka of Emersdale, who was found with another 2 PUs. He says investigations then extended to 46-year-old Beatrice Molukutila of Matero North, and this led to the discovery of fake notes amounting to 94,500 kwacha. In total, counterfeit currency recovered from the 3 suspects stands at 97,500 kwacha. The suspects are currently detained while the seized counterfeit money has been secured by expert analysis by the Bank of Zambia. A docket of case has been opened and police say investigations are ongoing.
Investigation led the officers to Beatrice Molukutila, aged 46, of Matero North, who was also apprehended. A search at her premises resulted in the recovery of counterfeit 94 kwacha notes. The total amount of counterfeit notes recovered from the trio suspects stands at 97,500. The suspects are currently detained in police custody while the seized notes have been secured and will be examined by the Bank of Zambia experts. A docket of case has since been opened and investigations are ongoing. The Zambia Police Service wishes to caution members of the public to remain vigilant when handling cash transactions and promptly report any suspicious notes to the nearest police station.
Construction works have officially begun on a new network communication tower in Masumba, a move expected to transform connectivity across several areas of Malambo constituency. The announcement was made by Eastern Province Minister and Malambo Member of Parliament Peter Piri, who expressed delight at the commencement of the much-anticipated project. The new tower will enhance communication in Masumba, Malimbo, Chilambo, Nsansa, and surrounding communities, significantly improving access to information, business opportunities, and emergency services. Mr. Piri extended special recognition to Mkantanya Ward, Mr. Faxon Salaka, for his dedication and persistent advocacy, which he said played a key role in securing the project. He has further assured residents that this initiative is just one of many aimed at improving lives across the constituency, in line with the New Dawn government's commitment to delivering development to all corners of the country. Mr. Perry also revealed that the next focus area will be Chisengu Ward as part of ongoing efforts to ensure full network coverage across Malambo. And in other news trending this evening, in a bold step to combat smuggling, counterfeiting, and illicit trade, the government of Zambia has officially launched the National Multi-Sector Task Force Against Illicit Trade. Economic Front Party leader Winter Kabimba has cast doubt on proposed solutions to Zambia's ongoing power crisis, particularly suggestions from some opposition leaders calling for an end to electricity exports. Up next, the business news.
5 5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
The Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security and China's Huawei Technologies have signed a memorandum of understanding, which, among other critical areas, is aimed at developing a smart border management system using artificial intelligence and advanced surveillance to better secure Zambia's frontiers. Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security, Jack Mwimbu, who officiated at the signing ceremony held at Huawei Technologies headquarters in Shenzhen, China on Thursday, said the memorandum of understanding connects Zambia's vision for the future with Huawei's global expertise. He said, with the Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security entrusted with the sacred duty of development for Zambians, the MOU fully aligns with the 8th National Development Plan and the city policy. Mr. Mwimbu noted that modern-day threats were complex and borderless, hence the need for the Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security to enhance its protection of Zambian citizens by embracing the most advanced technological tools available. He further highlighted that the MOU will guide joint efforts between the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Internal Security and Huawei Technologies in several critical areas, such as the development of a smart border management system based on artificial intelligence and advanced surveillance. Ends the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
And in foreign news, a federal grand jury in the U.S. state of Virginia has formally charged former FBI Director James Comey with testimony he gave to Congress. Mr. Comey, who has long drawn U.S. President Donald Trump's criticism, is applying to a Senate committee in 2020 about whether he authorized a leak of classified information to the media. Responding to the indictment, Mr. Comey declared himself innocent and said he had great confidence in the federal judicial system. The indictment comes days after Trump called on the country's top to more aggressively investigate his political adversaries, including Mr. Comey. And in sports news, the past 5 Ryder Cups have ended in resounding victories for the home side. While the bookmakers have the home side as slight favorites, there are a host of reasons why Europe are being tipped to win away for the first time since 2012. Fast stats, blocking out the noise, experience, and the Trump effect are among the key issues that will decide the outcome of this Ryder Cup, which gets underway on Friday. And now, the weather.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy. Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
The evening is mainly clear, windy at times, and warm. Ends our weather report. In that item brings us to the end of the news part. Before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. Government has unveiled a 253.1 billion kwacha national budget for the year 2026, representing 27.4% of the country's gross domestic products. The Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security and China's Huawei Technologies have signed a memorandum of understanding which, among other critical areas, is aimed at developing a smart border management system using artificial intelligence and advancing surveillance to better secure Zambia's frontiers. Finally, a federal grand jury in the U.S. state of Virginia has formally charged former FBI Director to testimony he gave to Congress. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, 5 Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the Happy Hour of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. My name is Lance Sannie. Enjoy the rest of the evening.